Hello everyone, and welcome to another geostatistics tutorial video. And in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk about point patterns, and I want to begin our discussion on point patterns. And I'm going to kind of assume here that you know what I mean when I say a point. But just to sort of clarify, right, a point, right, is simply an x, y coordinate pair. Right, you could have more if you were dealing with 3 dimensions. Geostatistics really doesn't exist beyond 3 dimensions, but for the most part, we're talking about a 2-dimensional system where a point is an x and a y, and these x's and y's relate to whatever projection you're in, right? But a point is just a single xy coordinate pair. And the whole point of geostatistics, dealing with points, is to sort of assess their distribution, predict whether or not a point will occur, and to, if say that point has a value in it, like say elevation, to be able to take those elevations at discrete points and convert those to continuous surfaces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about 3 things in this series. The first I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about distributions. Right. The second I'm going to talk about is interpolation, right? Or using points to generate continuous surfaces. Right. Basically, this is point to raster is essentially what I'm getting at here. Point to raster. So in the first series of videos, we're going to talk about distributions, what sort of distributions exist, how we can map the distributions, and how we can assess what sort of distribution we have. Then I'm going to talk about interpolation and some of the methods that we can use to generate, again, continuous surfaces or rasters given some point data. One thing I would like to make clear up front is that there is a lot of methods, way more methods than we could ever cover in this series. So I'm going to hopefully highlight some of the most common and give you a really solid understanding of how those work, both from a mathematical technical perspective as well as from an implementation perspective. So hopefully this will help. So anyway, again, sort of the default thing here is to remember that when we're talking about a point, we're talking about an x coordinate and a y coordinate and a coordinate pair. And we're going to be dealing with x and y here a lot in this series. So please make sure that you have a very solid understanding of what a point is. And hopefully, again, this was a short video. If any of this was unclear, please reach out. Thank you.